Welcome to Mind Over Matter. This is Elena Belov, and I'm here today with Anna. Hi, Anna. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
Great.
Good. So I want to ask you what you're looking to achieve, and then we're going to talk about hypnosis, how it works, and I'll answer any questions that you have about hypnosis.
Sounds good.
So tell me, what are you looking for?
So I'm kind of looking to get back on track with my, healthy lifestyle, get it back into my fitness a little bit more, healthier eating habits, because, I used to be, very much into it when I was living overseas, and then since I moved to New York, obviously, it's a stressful place to live, so, you kind of put that a bit of on the back burner, and don't pay attention to it as much. As I'm sure a lot of people can relate, so I kind of would like to get back into, like I said, my fitness and also better eating habits. I've gone from basically exercising 5-6 days a week to now only 2, which is still better than nothing, but I would like to be kind of more regular.
So when was the last time you were exercising 5 or 6 times a week?
Before I moved to New York.
A few years ago, right?
2 years ago, yeah.
So what's the difference between here and there? Do you work more here, more you don't have time?
Yeah, I'm definitely busy here, but I think I've kind of been choosing my social life over my, exercise and just being more balanced, which is basically ever since I moved to New York, I've just been going out more, and also the job that I have now, it's a little more demanding. I have a lot of client events, after hours stuff. So it's I'll just do it on the weekend, and then the weekend comes, and I might go once, or I might do something else, or brunches with friends.
So there is a difference. You have less time for exercise here because you work more. There's more going out with work-related clients, social pressure. So there's definitely a difference. So how can you change that? You still want to exercise 5 or 6 times. Is that what you want?
Well, maybe 5 would be more realistic, but I think 5 is definitely doable.
5 is doable.
Yeah.
Even with the time pressure that you have, it's doable. And if it's doable, then describe it to me. How will it work with your time schedule?
Well, I think first of all, I would probably need to prioritize it more. So rather than, going for drinks 4 nights in a row, I would have to start saying no to some of those things and kind of basically work my schedule around what's more important for me. So, if right now saying it's been exercise, so I would kind of have to prioritize that and then, work out everything else.
And when you say going out for drinks, is it more social, or do you feel like you have to do it because of your work?
It's a bit of both.
It's a bit of both,
yeah.
Okay, so is it possible to dial down the amount of time you go out socializing for
Probably.
work?
Yes and no. But I mean, for work, it's not that much. It's more my social. I mean, for work, it could be once or twice a week, which is, it's okay. It's doable. If I have to, I have to.
Yeah.
But it's more the social, I guess, catch-ups with, friends here and there.
So what time do you finish your work?
It's usually 6.
6 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's nothing too crazy.
And when you go out for work, what time do you usually go out? Is it right after work, or?
Yeah.
So it's after work drinks?
After work drinks, or if we have, a big client event, we might be going to a sporting game, then it's an all-night thing. Obviously, I won't get home till, midnight.
Yeah.
Or, if it's late night client drinks, then, there were times when I would get home at 2 after those.
So this is definitely at least 2 nights a week,
once or twice.
Once and twice.
Some weeks it's twice, but usually it's about once.
Socially with friends, right? That's another 2-3 nights a week?
Yeah, sometimes more.
Sometimes more.
Yeah.
So it ends up being 5 times a week going out?
Pretty
approximately.
much, yeah.
Alcohol involved?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to keep your work social life, right? When going out with friends, does it have to happen right after work, or can it be 8, 9, or 10 o'clock? What time? What's the usual?
Well, it has to be after work, because obviously, I start work Like I've got like a normal office schedule, so it's like from 9 to 6. So obviously in the mornings it's just I get up, go to work, or sometimes I do go to the gym in the mornings. Like this morning I went to the gym, so sometimes I do squeeze in the workout.
I want to ask more about the gym, but I still want to stay a little bit with the going out socially with friends.
Okay,
sure. Socially with friends, it has to be after 6 o'clock. It can't be like 8 or 9, right?
It can be.
It can be, but generally it has been like
right after work.
Because
it's just easier. Everybody like finishes work and then you catch up. Or also on weekends. Like on the weekends, it's like brunches or I don't know, afternoon.
Sure.
Evening dinners.
And when is it possible for you to exercise in a perfect world? Would it be in the morning, at night, after work?
I don't mind both. Just whatever fits within with my schedule. I'm happy to do either. Like sometimes if I have something on, like for example if I do have something on in the evening that I can't cancel, then like I would go in the morning. But also like after work is totally doable if I can kind of cancel a couple of those things.
Right. So you've mentioned social life, and you feel like it's a lot of social life. It's fun, but you feel like you want to perhaps have less of going out, just taking charge of in that particular area in your life, right? Just maybe dialing down the amount of time you go out.
Yes.
Every week, right?
Yes.
What about eating or sugar? Any of this? Do you have any of these concerns?
Yeah, absolutely, all of that. I mean, that's what I was saying in the beginning. Like healthier lifestyle overall. I mean, I guess my eating habits are pretty much. I mean, they're pretty good in general, but sometimes, when you do go out and you have a few glasses of wine, maybe like some extra glass of wine, that's already not good, and it's already extra sugar. And then once you start drinking, sometimes you do make those unhealthy eating choices as well. So it's all kind of, it goes hand in hand.
Yes, it's true.
So yeah, so I know what's good, and I've done every single diet and healthy eating in the world. So I know what to do. It's just a matter of like sticking to my own, being basically more disciplined. That's where I'm getting at.
And so being more disciplined, that has something to do with exercise and something else. What is it, something else?
Well, I guess, just being disciplined and knowing what to say no to certain things, to, alcohol, like extra food, not eating everything inside. Like when you're hungry, like when you're super hungry, it's like, it would be ideal to have a salad or like something healthier. But then you end up kind of like overeating. So I guess overeating is also like a big, and I'm not talking about, 5 plates of food, but
right.
The reality is like, especially here in the US, every single portion is like by, I think like a quarter or like 2 quarters bigger than what you're supposed to be having.
I'm not here to push any agenda. I can't make you do things against your will. I'm here to help you find the truth within you. Okay, so I'm here to help you filter out some of the things that are like mental noise, and some of the things that are justifications or like habits or things that we pick up, because we usually we tend to imitate our environment. We do certain things and habits and patterns that can be harmful for us, for our body, our health, our mind, and sometimes we just go along with them, right? Because it's something that everybody's doing.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a hypnosis in some ways, because we are social beings, and you go along with everything, and everybody's doing it. You kind of start doing it, and it becomes a thing. So I was wondering, because you said you want to establish a healthy lifestyle, and you also mentioned discipline a few times, right? Discipline is really, it's a powerful thing, because it gives you strength and power, right? Especially as as a woman, as we women are, we can be very vulnerable, and certain things give us more power, more strength, right? More confidence, especially if you're a single woman. You have to have your own sort of like power, right? To drive you and protect you and guide you. So one of those things is exercise, of course, something that keeps you going and keeps you healthy, keeps you attractive, keeps you not only happy in your body, but also keeps you happy in your mind. Because you wake up in the morning, absolutely, because you've done this, You wake up in the morning and you know that I'm going to do this, and then at the end of the night, you know, you have accomplished something, right? And you want to get to that point. So, and then at the end of the week, you can say I've exercised 4 or 5 times a week. I've also reduced the amount of alcohol that I consume, right? That's something that you said you would like to take care of. And also I've been eating healthy. Let's go ahead and see what kind of suggestions we can come up with for you today.
Okay.
So hypnosis, have you ever tried hypnosis?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how it works.
Okay.
Most people have misconceptions about hypnosis because, you know, there's TV shows and stage hypnosis shows. So some people think that hypnosis is mind control. Others may think that it's complete nonsense and poppycock. So there's like 2 completely opposing stereotypes. In reality, hypnosis is all around us. Like we're being hypnotized by television, we're being hypnotized by our friends and colleagues and our society and
I work in advertising. I know.
So
I know it's all about the influence.
That's right. So
yeah.
You hear one commercial on television 7 times, and then you're walking around and thinking, "Why am I hearing this word in my head?"
Yep.
So you know how it works. You know, people are influenced by images, by sounds, by stories, and as a hypnotist here, as a consultative hypnotist, I use hypnotic inductions to help you enter that state of attention, receptivity, right?
Okay.
Particularly what, you know, media and entertainment and advertising does to get you into that state of receptivity. But once you're in that state of receptivity, I really need to have specific messages. It has to be a very plain, specific, very concise message. So we need to come up with this message, and this message has to be so good that it doesn't go against your will. You know, like we can't. If I say, you know, from now on you exercise 6 times a week, but part of you says, but that's not what I want. Right now it's 4 or 5, or like 5 times a week. Or if I say from this time onward you're not going to drink any alcohol, and part of you will say, but it's okay. I don't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? So we have to be really good with suggestions where you can say now, yeah, that works for me. I feel congruent. That feels good to me. I'd like to eat healthy. I'd like to make better choices. I'd like to be more conscious about alcohol intake. And it's healthy for a lot of us here living in New York, right? You know. So and I really do want to exercise. So if I, let's say, reduce the amount of time I go out, I'll be able to exercise 2 times during the week and 2 times on the weekend. That makes it 4. And that's possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So tell me in your own words, what's possible and what you'd like to see after today's session?
Well, basically just exercise on at least most days. You know, they say you should be moving your body basically every single day, which I'm kind of trying to do wherever I can, by, you know, like taking the stairs and all that. But actually, like, you know, going to the gym and working out for like 4 or 5 days. I would like to, you know, stick to that on like a weekly basis, unless, you know, there's like some total unpredictable work trip. That's not possible. But in saying that, you still can't squeeze it in even when you're away.
Okay.
And also, like, to that point, whenever, like, you know, I travel, like when I go on vacation, so I was just on vacation, you know, for like 2.5 weeks, and I didn't really exercise there that much. Like, I kind of, you know, found excuses. So it's a big mental thing. It was like, oh, you know, I'll just do it later, or like I'm on vacation, which shouldn't be an excuse. It should be the opposite. It's like I have all this time and I have, you know, free day basically, but I didn't.
You can go ahead and close your eyes. And just go ahead and focus on your breath as you inhale and exhale. You can go ahead and take a nice and long and deep breath in. Slowly exhale. And just allow yourself to move your entire attention all the way into your body. Be aware of your whole body from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Whatever thoughts come to mind, you can push them away into the distance. And just allow yourself to focus on a state of thoughtlessness right now. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to try to open your eyelids But what I want you to do is I want you to keep them closed. It's almost as if they are glued together. So you will try to open them, and there's a difference, of course, between doing and trying. When you try something, you don't really do it. If you do something, then you're doing it all the way. If you do something, you do it all the way. So what I'd like you to do is to try. Try hard to open your eyelids right now while keeping them closed. That's right. Try so hard to open them, and the harder you try, the more relaxed they feel. You got it. I want you to try so hard that you want to raise your eyebrows and try to open them, but you cannot. And you can stop trying. Stop trying. Now, the kind of relaxation you're beginning to experience in your eyelids, I'd like you to imagine as if a wave of relaxation begins to move all throughout your facial muscles. Just let it move, this relaxation, through every muscle, every fiber, every nerve, every cell. Just allow yourself to experience soothing, healing ease. Know that whatever sounds you hear, they can simply push away into the distance. They will fade away into the distance. In fact, very soon, Anna, you may find that you will completely forget about the sounds. You will focus on the sound of my voice and all the positive suggestions that you hear, those positive affirmations. They will simply plant in your mind, plant in your deeper, powerful mind, the resourceful mind that has absolutely everything you know about yourself. It has all the different beliefs you hold about you, your life, what's possible for you. It's how you build your view of the world, your experiences, your memories, your habits, ways of behaving. What we'll do is we will begin to kind of update that view, almost like updating an operating system. And what you'll begin to experience is this slight shift in how you think and how you treat yourself and what you want to do for yourself. The ultimate goal of your behavior will be to help you be healthier, a healthier person. The ultimate goal is to help you lead a healthier lifestyle so you can live a long and healthy life and have more fun. So let's continue with this deeper relaxation. Your eyelids are relaxed. Now you can move your attention into your body and be aware of your legs. And think of your legs and how relaxed they feel. Wonder if you can imagine that your right leg feels a little heavier than your left. And now move your attention into your arms. And imagine that your arms are so very relaxed, so very droopy, so very relaxed. In fact, what I'd like to do is I'm gonna test your relaxation. So I'm gonna take your hand just for a second and see how relaxed it is. If that's okay, nod your head. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm gonna take your hand. Don't try to help me, don't try to hinder in any way. I'm gonna take it myself. Let it be as loose, as limp, almost like a rag doll. Very loose, very limp. So I'm going to take it myself right now. Don't help me, don't hinder. Let it be very heavy. You got it? Very nice. Wonderful. So you're perfectly relaxed. That's exactly what we need. You have let go. You're not trying to control anything. You're doing perfectly fine. So I'm going to drop your hand onto your lap, and I want you to relax 2 times deeper. There you go. You got it. Perfectly fine. Now, Anna, you are physically relaxed. Let's go ahead and relax your mind even deeper. So what I'll do is I'm going to count from 200 all the way down. And as I count, I want you to imagine those numbers in front of you. And as you see those numbers, really visualize them. See them as digital looking or handwritten numbers, whatever you want. It's your creativity. 200 is number 200. And just go deeper and deeper relaxed. 199, deeper relaxed. You see 196 and go deeper. 195, deep sleep, more and more relaxed. 195, just a healing, soothing ease. 194, drifting. All sounds fade away into the distance. No concerns. And you can begin to enjoy being the center of your own mind. How would it feel like to be the center of your own mind? You can look forward, you can look to the side, you can look back. You're everywhere. And so you begin to understand now, at a deep, deep level of who and what you are, that you are making changes in your life. You choose to make a powerful change in your life, in your actions and your behaviors. Because from deep, deep, deep within, you made a final decision, and nothing will stop you. You made a final decision to make this powerful change. You choose to exercise, just like a while ago when you were in Sydney. You did it 4 or 5 times a week. Right now you choose your base 4 times a week. And of course, as you exercise 4 times, you can always add the 5th day. You want it, you crave it, you desire it, you make it happen. You decided to have time for yourself. You decided to have me time. Me time means it's for me. I care for myself. Whatever you want to do for you, your time. You want to take care of your mind, you want to meditate, you want to take care of your body, you can meditate at the gym if you want. But one thing is sure, you go to the gym, you want it, you crave it, you make it regular. It is now desirable. Your body wants it, your body craves it, your body needs it. Your mind wants discipline, your mind wants determination. Your mind wants clarity. Your mind wants focus. Your mind wants pride. You want power deep within you. Your own sweet, soft, feminine power where you feel absolutely astonished by your discipline, your precision, your decision-making capacities and abilities. You want it, you crave it, you choose to exercise regularly now, just like you used to. Obviously, this means reducing the amount of time you would go out. You just decided to drop it. It's not that important. It's less going out, and obviously less of consumption of certain things that you don't want to, don't need to. Anna is making changes in her life. Anna, you've decided to make this decision. It comes from deep within. I want you to feel this thought, this passion. Some people have this ability to quit smoking cold turkey, or just make a decision about something cold turkey. They just make the decision. It's this drive, this power, this determination. I want you to feel that determination deep within you. It's yours. It's yours. Feel that thought, that burning desire, almost like a flame burning. Your desire. If you hear my voice, lightly nudge your head. Good. Your burning desire right now, your passion, your determination to make this change in your life. You are making those changes in your life because you want it. It's for your mind, body, and your entire life. Whatever those changes are, they involve discipline. There's no more, well, maybe next time or tomorrow. Well, not today. I'll just do this and I'll go out with friends. I'll have a glass of wine or another. Well, I'll do it tomorrow. That's old. That's an obsolete way of thinking. If you agree with me, nod your head. This is an old way of thinking. This is an old belief pattern. It's an old way of behaving. It is now gone from your mind, gone from your experience, gone from your body. But not just magically, not because I say so, but because you decided to lose that way of thought, that train of thought, that behavior. You decided to eliminate it out of your mind, body, and experience. You're thinking differently now. You think different thoughts. Those thoughts come from a very powerful place within you, that place of determination. You are determined. You are driven. You are confident. You're focused. You are determined, driven, confident, and focused. And I want you to imagine now. Imagine that you stand on a path of your life. This is your journey. And imagine that there is a fork. One path goes to your right, another goes to your left. The one to your left is a slow downward road. The one to your right is the path that goes upward. The path that goes upward is where you make a powerful change to exercise regularly, to stay away from alcohol, to eat healthy. On the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes and you're going to speak in present tense as if it is literally 5 years have gone by and you are on that path to your right. You're going to tell me exactly how you feel and what changes you have made for yourself. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, still awake.
What year is it?
2020.
Okay, and tell me what's going on in your life.
I look fabulous and I feel fabulous.
How? What did you do?
Well, I guess I've been looking after myself more, and I stuck to what I promised myself 5 years ago. Exercised more and been eating healthy and cut down on some unhealthy habits. And surrounded myself with people who supported that decision as well.
Great. That's important. So that's so amazing. And how many times a week do you exercise?
4 or 5, usually 5.
Yeah. That's awesome. You look great. I'm very happy for you. All right, you can close your eyes right back.
Okay.
And just allow yourself to experience this sense of well-being, that sense of pride, and what you just experienced. Sense of pride for what you have done for yourself and where you are in your path. On the count of 5, you're going to open your eyes, feeling great, feeling inspired, feeling determined, feeling positive, feeling absolutely amazing. 1, slowly, easily, gently begin to come back. 2, the energy is coming back into your body. 3, 4, and 5, when you're ready, at your own pace, you can open your eyes. Welcome back.
Hi.
So how are you?
Good.
So how was this experience for you?
It was interesting. Yeah, it was almost kind of like, almost like you're drifting away, almost like asleep. Also because I'm still jet lagged and probably really tired. But also you're like semi-conscious.
Yeah. So being jet lagged helps a little bit because you kind of go into that sort of state, this droopy state. And that's kind of what hypnosis is. It's a state of waking up or going to bed. When you just fall asleep, there's this 5 to 10 seconds of just falling asleep. Most of us forget about it, but it's like a natural narcotic, you kind of sit down, you relax, there's like randomness in your head. So that's where we're going when I work with people, to have this prolonged state of deep relaxation. When you're there, what happens is your mental noise is reduced, so you're not judging or evaluating the environment. There's no filter, there's no this critical faculty, and you're accepting the suggestion that's coming in.
Cool.
Okay, good. All right. Thank you very much for watching. This was Mind Over Matter with Elena Beloff, and have a wonderful day.